What's good, guys? So I got Blue Eyes Dragon Link for you guys today, and this is from my boy Max. So let me tell you the story. Every weekend, we get together with my testing circle and we play. This dude for the past 5 weeks has been taking names. He's undefeated in money matches with this random rogue deck, Blue Eyes Dragon Link. I tried telling him, everybody in my squad tried telling him, just play standard Dragon Link. He's like, nah, this is the shit. So it just goes to show if you're into a rogue deck, if you're really passionate about it, I think you can make it work. I know I've done that in the past, so he's doing it with this. And I promise you guys, my testing circle is not filled with a bunch of jabronis, not a bunch of clowns. They are good players. They top YCSs, they top Nats, multiple regional tops. But this dude, for 5 weeks now, undefeated in money matches, and he's going to probably keep going this weekend. But let's get on with the list. I'm not going to explain too in depth. If you guys want to keep seeing this list or gameplay of it or that exact combo, let me know and I'll get him on the channel. But so 3 Blue Eyes, yeah, Vanilla's the bricks. That's why the deck count's a little higher, I guess. Then the one alternative. Then 3 Whitestone of Legend, 3 Sage. It's been so long since I've seen these cards, and I can't believe it. I'm seeing him again, and he's been having success with it. Then the Dragon Link part of it. I think every Dragon deck has to play these cards. Black Dragon, Clap Serpent, White Dragon, Wyvern Buster, the 3 Safer, Levy, Brotar, and then the Rocket package. I kind of disagree. I think the list is still like in its infancy. I think people can definitely work on the list, but he's playing one Tracer, one Recharger, one Synchron. I just think one Tracer is just crazy. Tracer's just so insane. I think Tracer might even get hit. That's how crazy it is. And then Red Eyes Darkness Metal, and then Tempest. And then he's playing the Dragoonity cards, the new card Remus, and then the Brick Legatus. And he's not playing Remus to make a Crystal Wing Dragon. He's playing it to make another card. When we get to the extra deck, I'll show you guys. Then Hand Traps, he's playing 3 Ash, and then the 1 Veiler to search off of Sage. And Veiler, going into next format, I honestly think Veiler's going to be crazy. Veiler's really good into Tri-Brigades. And then the spells, Call by the Grave, 3 Chaos Space, mandatory, 3 World Legacy Guard Dragon. He told me World Legacy Guard Dragon plus Whitestone of Legend is the full combo, and the full combo arguably is better than the Dragon Link field. It's just this combo can lose to a little bit more than the Dragon Link field. And what essentially they try to do is they'll first try to add all 3 of their vanilla Blue Eyes to their hand, and then they'll Saruja everything away and then start Guard Dragon comboing. Then triple quick launch, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Melody of the Waking Dragon, 2 Melody of the Waking Dragon, 2 Dragon's Ravine, and then the Counter Trap. I don't know if you guys know what this does, but let me just read it out to you guys. When your opponent activates a spell or trap while you control a Dragoonity Synchro monster, negate the activation, and if you do, banish that card. That's insane. It has a second effect to gain attack depending on what you banish, but I don't think that really comes up. The fact that you can play a Counter Trap that negates anything, that negates spells and traps, means that you can now have an answer to Dark Ruler, which no Dragon Link deck actually has an out to Dark Ruler. They just usually lose if you can out clear the whole field with your deck, and a lot of decks can just clear the whole field after you Dark Ruler them. So I think this is one of the advantages to this deck versus Dragon Link. I don't think this is better than Dragon Link by any means, but it's just another cool way. If you're into Blue Eyes, I would definitely look into it. I think the cards are really cool. Alternative Dragon, it's always nice to see this card. And another thing that he told me is this deck has more outs to Winda than the normal Dragon Link deck, because Alternative is an out to Winda, and then the Dragoonity cards can also be an answer to Winda. So I think that's a little cool. And then the extra deck, let me get into this. The Dragoonity Knight, I don't know how to say this, but it's a synchro monster that he's going to have on his end field. Usually the end field is like 5 to 6 interruptions if it goes uninterrupted. That's my issue with this whole thing. Most of the time your combo is going to get interrupted. If you're deck building without hand traps in your deck, I don't know what you're doing anymore. But let me explain what this does. This is kind of like a better Crystal Wing. All it does is when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish 1 Dragoonity monster from your graveyard and negate the activation. And if you do, banish that card. So it's already better than Crystal Wing if you're gonna play these Dragoonity cards. And then its second effect, if it destroys a monster by battle, you can banish it. And when this leaves the field, destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you could destroy all spells and traps. So 3 really good effects. When I first saw this card on his field, I was just like, wait, this card's kind of crazy. This card's way better than Crystal Wing. So definitely like that. It's a cool addition. Rarely ever see this card. Then the Chaos Ruler. Chaos Ruler has even more impact in this deck because the Blue Eyes cards are all light. You could add those cards. You could put White Stones or Sages in the grave. I don't know. Or add them to your hand. It's cool. Savage Dragon, standard. Borolo Dragon, Saruja. Big part of the combo is always adding the vanillas to your hand and then putting them back so you get real cards out of it. I've seen this so many times. It catches people off guard, and a lot of this is it's a rogue deck, so people really don't know what they're really going for. And yeah, that's just about it. Hockey Fibrex, part of the combo. Seal. So here's one of my issues with this. I've talked to him a lot about this, and his normal combo doesn't end on Seal. So I don't know if he wants to change that or if there's a way to actually change that. But if you don't end on Seal, your deck is so weak to Nibiru. And I get it. A lot of people aren't playing Nibiru in the main deck because Nibiru isn't good into the normal Dragon Link field. But if people catch on, then Nibiru, I remember seeing Nibiru in testing would destroy this deck. Then Romulus, another big part of the combo. The Guard Dragons, LP, Pitsy, Striker Dragon. Okay, and another adjustment I think I would try to make is play more Tracers and play a Boot Sector because I just feel like those cards are free and they just bare minimum they're gonna equal a Chaos Ruler. So Chaos Ruler seems to be really good in this deck. I don't know. And then Hope Harbinger. Hope Harbinger is cool. It's sometimes part of the combo, especially because he's siding Goliath. And when you bring it out with Seal, you can make it so when they're trying to attack into the Goliath and it's 0 attack, 0 defense, you can have the attack change to Hope Harbinger. We haven't seen Hope Harbinger since I think like Thunder Dragon days, so it's cool to see it again. And then Moonlight. Moonlight's gonna come out from your Spirit Dragon. I think a lot of people forgot about this card. This card used to be so good a few years back. And then he's playing TG Wonder Magician. This is crazy. I guess he's playing it so Hockey Fibrex can summon it. I don't know if there's some other interaction that he's gonna synchro on the opponent's turn or something. Definitely gotta ask him about that. And then the side deck, always due to change, but this is what he's been playing around with. This is what he's been massacring my boys with. Imperial Order, triple anti-spell, triple cosmic, one Duster, triple Droll, and then the Goliath. This card locks you out of the extra deck. Also was seen a little bit in the Chaos Thunder Dragon format. Then the double Nibiru, Skullmeister, just light and dark hand traps that your Chaos Ruler can hit to add to your hand. So guys, I think this is a cool deck. Like I said, whenever you're passionate about a rogue deck, you could always try to make it work. I don't think this is I'm going to preface this many times. I don't think this is better than Dragon Link, but if you like Blue Eyes cards, this is a cool concept. For sure, if cards get hit, he's been telling me, if enough cards get hit in the normal Dragon Link deck, this might be the wave. So let me know what you guys think about it. Let me know what adjustments you guys would make. I definitely think this is cool. Thank you, Max, for sending this in to me. And yeah, like if you guys want to see gameplay, let me know.